record.
We're recording? It's recording?
Yep.
You got a card in there?
I'm going the wrong way through the drive-thru. It's right there. It's right there.
Oh, are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me.
You gonna back up to the drive-thru?
We can't figure this thing out.
This is the best thing ever. You back up to the truck.
Welcome to Skyline Chili.
Man, your drive-thru's hard to find here. Whew, alright.
Go right ahead.
I need a number 4, but make that a chili cheese sandwich. Mustard onion?
Yep.
Okay, you want onion and mustard on it?
Yeah, mustard and onion on there.
Alright.
And then, let's do another number 4, same way.
For the first drink?
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Okay, in your second one, there's chili cheese sandwich, onions, mustard, and a small three-way, and then for that drink?
Yeah, make that extra sloppy, mustard onion. I'll do a Diet Pepsi.
Okay.
That ought to do it.
Alright, I have 2 chili cheese sandwiches, onions and mustard, small three-ways, and then a Pepsi and a Diet Pepsi. It's gonna bring you to $17.09.
Alright. It's expensive. Man, that drive-thru. You coming around the building,
Guy sneezed on your car.
you sneezed. You coming around the building, there's this big open area back here, and you think you just keep going around the building. That's normally what you do for a drive-thru.
That's not how this one works.
That's the thing, is there's so many of these Skylines all over the place. You can't eat at them all. You can't know them all.
There's 5 in this area.
Yeah, why didn't we eat them other 5?
Because you passed all 5.
Because you couldn't make up your mind. This is the trouble you get us into. This thing cordon yet?
Yeah, it's been on.
No. Hey, Cooking 1-5 here. I'm here with my little brother doing another lunch and learn. We're at Skyline Chili. We decided to go through the drive-thru. He likes to eat in the car. This is probably going to be pretty hard to eat in the car, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Man, they're a little slow today. All they do is pour chili all over everything. It don't take that long. But, hey, I guess not everybody can be as fast as Chick-fil-A.
It's kid night. What's
What?
happening
Kid
kids
night?
night every Wednesday?
What's the height requirement on that?
It's a good question. You could shave and utilize it.
Can we get some buffalo sauce, extra napkins, and some
You want hot
crackers?
sauce or buffalo sauce?
Buffalo.
Buffalo?
You want a side of buffalo sauce?
That's what he's saying. That's what buffalo? I don't know what the difference is. What are you doing with that?
What?
What are you doing with it?
Put it on my coney.
You got onions and mustard that goes on there. He's going to charge you for that. He's going to be like, oh, it's going to be 75 cents.
Thanks, have a nice day.
Thanks. Make sure they give us some crackers in there. Alright.
They always give you crackers.
Whoa. I just don't feel, something don't feel right here. I almost feel like they're cheating us or something.
Why?
I don't know. I just got that feeling something's missing.
Somebody took your parking spot.
We'll park over here. I'm gonna back in because I'll tell you, this place is like a nightmare to get out of if you ain't backed in. I already got somebody in my way. There we go.
I don't know, the ponies look the same.
Yeah, don't surprise me. You don't get the same treatment when you go through the drive-thru.
I don't know, one of these is yours. They both look the same.
All right. Well, yeah. So basically, we got the Skyline Chili here. It's pretty good. Not bad. Not as good as my chili, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But this is Cincinnati style, you know. Chili spaghetti, put a little mustard on there, a little onion. Sometimes you go for the beans. I ain't never seen nobody put buffalo sauce on a coney before. Don't even make any sense.
It does.
Why don't you just put some syrup on there too and some peanut butter?
I will.
So chili cheese sandwich, you know, it's just cheese coney without the hot dog in there, you know. Hot dogs aren't really made with real meat. So, being I like name brand ingredients and real food and stuff like that.
Yes.
Now, I only eat hot dogs I make myself. That way I know, you know, these expensive, but, you know, they're good, made from good cuts of meat. That's refreshing. They always give you little crackers. When you go in, they don't always come in a bag. Kind of depends on the restaurant you go to. So what do you want to learn about today?
Chili? You are eating Skyline.
What do you want to learn about?
Well, we are eating Skyline Chili. Cincinnati style chili, I don't know.
Well, I can give some tips on how to perfect Cincinnati chili, but I don't know how many people's going to even know what it is, you know? Yeah. It ain't bad. It ain't bad.
Never good.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's better inside. The cheese is all fluffy in a big old pile. It's like in this little bag. It's kind of like, it ain't the same. The one thing about Cincinnati Chili, I'll give you a couple tips. Now, I know some of you folk, you probably heard of it, and somebody tell you about it, and so maybe somebody send you a can of it. I'll tell you, it ain't the same. You ain't gonna get the same kind of cheese. Cheese just light and fluffy, you know. Now we got a lot of chili places. And you don't really, no normal person would eat it out of a bowl. It's not that kind of chili, you know. That's a different kind of chili. This you put on your spaghetti. Make a sandwich out of it. Put your cheese, mustard, onion, beans, whatever. There's different types. I mean, there's Skyline, there's Gold Star, there's all kinds of little local places. I've been around for years. Some of these places have been around for just decades. I think of like Camp Washington Chili, Blue Ash Chili, you know, things like that. It's all these little places. They've been around. They all peddle in the same chili, but with a little bit of different flavor, depending where you go. Skyline seemed to be the biggest because they kind of mass produce it. They kind of turned it into a fast food place, you know, chain kind of thing. But some of the best places are the little hole-in-the-wall places that have been around forever. You know, they got their own little spices. And don't forget about Dixie Chili. And I'll tell you, if you don't live in Cincinnati and you want to try Cincinnati recipe, well, heck, that's a brand too.
Excellent.
But if you're going to eat it out of a can, I'm going to tell you right now, Dixie Chili. You buy Dixie Chili in the can, it's thick, it's hearty. It's going to be as close to doing it. It's going to be as close to like if you were here experiencing it. It's kind of like Skyline. It's kind of like Gold Star. It's just got a little more kick to it, I think. A little more kick, thicker, heartier. It makes a good three-way. Now, if you're here, you come to Cincinnati, I like to get the conies or the chili cheese sandwiches from Skyline. There's just something about the cheese. The cheese is fluffier and melts a little better. The buns are softer. Well, I don't know what it is, but their chili's a little waterier, you know, a little runnier, which kind of goes good with that, I think, because it sops up in the bun and
adds to the flavor.
Now, if I'm really wanting a three-way, or a four-way, or a five-way, I think Gold Star is where it's at. I think you go to Gold Star, the chili's a little thicker, it makes a better three-way, but their conies ain't as good. You know, their bread ain't as soft, the cheese isn't quite as fluffy as the Skyline. So, as you can see, you got to have both. You know, I mean, if you had a Gold Star and a Skyline next to each other, you know, you get conies at one, get three-way at another. And sometimes you get talking to people that say, well, Gold Star, what are you talking about? I don't eat a Gold Star. I never heard of Gold Star. That's a dead giveaway kind of person you're dealing with. West Sider. So, just in the conversation, Gold Stars, they're all over the place. They're everywhere, but mainly on the east side. You know, we care a little more about the quality of our three-ways and stuff. Not bad. Anyway, three-way. Should have showed you. Should have showed you that. It's just
eating three-way.
It's just spaghetti with Cincinnati chili and cheese. Then you got a four-way. Now, four-way, a little tricky. Some people get a little confused on this. It takes a little while to pick it up, but a four-way, you can have onions or you can have beans, but you got to pick. Sometimes people will say, well, give me a four-way. Okay, well, you got to specify, and they're all confused. Like, okay, do you want onions or beans? And then somebody says, well, yeah, I'll take onions and beans, you know. Give me a four-way, but add beans on it. It's like, no, you got to choose. It's called a five-way, you know. A five-way gets you the onions. It gets you the beans. You know. Man. Yeah. Really hit the spot. You got me craving my own though. Well, there you have it. Eating my crackers.
Did you already eat yours?
No. They only give us one bag?
Oh. There's a bag of crackers down here on the floor.
You must have ate them already.
It's alright. I want a couple anyway. You can have the rest.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Picture I fingered them
That's
all.
the other thing about when you go to these places, crackers are free, so fill up. I like to eat them by the handful. Some people like to eat them one at a time, maybe put a little hot sauce on there or something. But I just eat them by the handful. There you have it. You know? We got all these chili places in Cincinnati. Skyline's the biggest, you know, because it's a big old chain and everything. But find a hole in the wall. You come here, find a hole, try them all. Just try them all.
Good old hole in the wall.
If you go to Skyline, get the conies. But you gotta have the three-way. You gotta try the three-way at Gold Star too. And don't forget Dixie Chili down there in Kentucky. Or you just order a can. Tell your local grocery store to get it in there. Once it's in there, it'll sell. I think they down in Florida too, ain't they?
I have no idea.
That's the one thing about Florida. I never go there. It's too hot. Anything you can get in Ohio, you can get in Florida. Because,
Frisch's?
yeah. I mean, half
Frisch's in Florida?
half the people in Florida are just people from Ohio that's retired. It's true. It is. That's why everything does so good down there. You get all the Ohio restaurants are down in Florida. I mean, you think about it. that's how Florida got the people to come down there, because they said, well, we want people to come down here, retire, and bring their retirement money down. The only way to get them down here is if we give them the food they're used to eating, you know. Well, there you have it. Cincinnati Chili. You know, there's all kinds of places you can eat. Give it a try if you never had it. Once you have it, you know, it might be a little weird the first time, but you're going to get hooked. You're going to get hooked. Especially once you get the mustard and the onion on there. And then once you get used to it, maybe I'll release my recipe to the public. But probably not. I don't... I know what'll happen there. Some new chain will spring up, and I ain't ready for that, you know. So I'll release a lot of recipes to the public, but my three-way chili recipe, whew, you ain't ready for that. I ain't ready for that. So for now, I'm just gonna have to go with Skyline, Gold Star, Dixie Chili. You know, whatever it is, just try them all. We're out of here.